Good morning, guys. Today's video, benefits of turning off creep mode in the Model 3. Let's talk about it. All right, before I get into the benefits and drawbacks of creep mode, first you guys are going to need to know what creep mode is if you don't already. Creep mode is basically replicates what it's like to be in an automatic transmission car. When you take your foot off the brake pedal, the car will want to ease forward. So Tesla has replicated that with creep mode. Normally in an EV, you take your foot off the brake and you're not giving it any acceleration pedal movement, and therefore it's not going to go forward. So what you do is in the driving mode, you've got creep mode, so you can either activate that, and that makes it creep forward when you take your foot off the brake, just like an automatic transmission. You turn it off and it makes it like a normal EV, where when you take your foot off the brake, the car will still sit still. So that's creep mode in a nutshell. Now, with creep mode off, the car, everybody knows that it won't ease forward. However, there are some benefits to it. First of all, with creep mode activated, when you let off on the accelerator pedal, the car will regen and slow down on its own. However, when you get down to about 9 miles an hour or so, creep mode begins to kick in and the car doesn't want to slow down any further, and you have to use the brake pedal at that point. With creep mode deactivated, you let off and you see the regen line there, the green regen line, all the way down to about 5 miles an hour, you get a little bit of regen out of it. So you get an extra 3 or 4 miles per hour of regen speed, or of regen energy capture, when you turn creep mode off. So that's benefit number one. Benefit number two is when you turn off creep mode, you come to a complete stop. I'll do that here. And if you look, come to a complete stop, 0 miles per hour, the hold automatically comes on, the brake hold, which means you can take your foot completely off the brake pedal and the car will sit still until you hit the accelerator pedal to make it move. Very nice feature. And I get sick of holding my foot on the brake all the time. Gets to be kind of a pain in the neck. And the last benefit to turning off creep mode is a pretty major benefit, and that is Autopilot. All right, now you'll notice that I'm coming to a stop. Brake hold is on. This is one of the coolest features of creep mode being off, and that is this. When creep mode is turned off and you're in an area that Autopilot recognizes lines and you have a car ahead of you, you come to a stop. Watch this. I let off the brake and I get the Autopilot indicators even though I'm at a dead stop. So watch this. I just activated Autopilot while sitting at a standstill. Normally, with creep mode turned off, you cannot activate Autopilot when you stop, only when you're moving, because as soon as you hit the brake, it deactivates Autopilot. But again, with creep mode off, you end up with brake hold. That brake hold holds the car still, so you let your foot off the brake, the indicators come on, and you can go ahead and activate Autopilot. An absolutely fantastic feature. I frequently come to a stop in road construction or stop and go traffic, and I'd love to be able to activate Autopilot because it's now stopping and going, starting and stopping, and it just gets frustrating. But I can't activate it till I'm moving, so I'll wait for a big gap, let off the brake, let the car ease forward, activate Autopilot, hopefully I don't bump the car ahead of me. It's just kind of a pain. But it's really nice that with creep mode turned off, that I can activate Autopilot from a dead stop, and then as soon as traffic starts moving, the car starts going with the traffic. It's just a kind of a neat little feature that I'm sure Tesla really wasn't intending when they offered creep mode or not creep mode. And so anyway, just thought it was something cool you guys would appreciate seeing. Anyway, do me a favor, go ahead and like and subscribe, do what you got to do. I've got some other cool videos coming up in the very near future. Day after tomorrow, the car's getting lowered. I'm doing a video on that. I've got a video coming up on aerodynamics. I think I'm going to take the door panels off to show you guys what's inside the doors. So a lot of cool stuff coming. Look forward to giving you guys all the content I can. I'm striving, as I mentioned in my previous video, I'm striving for 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. So please go ahead and subscribe to me, help me grow the channel so that it'll be worth my while to give you even better content moving forward. Thanks guys, have a great day.